me 2 seconds, guys, and I'll be here. My glasses are blurry as all get out. So hello everyone that's here, and damn, no, I wasn't at FarmCon. It's the other side of the Atlantic Ocean from me. Alrighty, I'm here. What is going on, everybody? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Get the proper intro over and done with. So blurry as all get up, good lord. Oh, I know, Dave. My glasses have got blurs and streaks all over them. That's why I just ran off to go clean them with glass cleaner. Well, glasses cleaner. And with the extra lights in my room, it's causing streaks and it is very disorientating. Whopster! Hey, what's up, buddy? Ah, that's a little better. The cleaning cloth may need cleaned. Actually, I haven't got my webcam plugged in either. Okay. Welcome to the world where I'm right. Like, I look at the top of my vision, I see streaks coming down, it's horrid. Okay. There we go. So from, like, here. 90 professionals who have been organised, right? Said no YouTuber ever. First streamer while Andy gets set up. Well, for the 2 seconds, because I'm ready. Whopster. Few things. Your little doohickey, the thing that scans fields. Is there anything on the website yet on what is what? Because, good lord, I don't think many people actually know what is it. Like, what the icons are. And will there be a way to turn down the environment noise that Season's puzzling because this wind is obnoxious at times? Yeah, the icons are explained on the page in the manual. I went to click on the manual last night and it wasn't there. Look, I'll quickly look again, but last night I checked and it wasn't there. Or is that for FS17 manual? The manual is still being updated. Contains most of the information. You can find anything new this season compared to 17 in our what's the new article? Oh shoot! It is there. Huh, GG. Oh, maybe not actually. Oh yeah, it is though. My bad. Well, harvesting and irrigating. Well, let's have a look at the wind. Like, it's up there right now. 14.5. So it's up there. Environment sounds, I think, was reported before. Yeah. They're nice, don't get me wrong. It's just they're so overpowering. They really are. Alright, so, while harvesting that, we are going to be seeding with this old fellow, which may or may not have had a screwdriver taken to the fuel pump earlier today. Do some snow plowing. Blake, I don't mean to alarm you, but currently it is 13 Celsius and 12 Celsius for the ground temperature. Pretty sure you can't snow plow with no snow. Just saying. And Wobster, another question for you. I'm going to bombard you with questions because I've not seen you in here for a long time. The FS17 version of Seasons, there was a way in a line of code to enable the, if you like, debug tools, dev bugs, whatever you want to call it, where you could dump snow on the ground and all that good stuff. Is there a way of activating that with Seasons now? It was useful to have as a content creator because you could show off a lot more and put in a bit of snow, take snow away as far as, well, continuity for gameplay sort of thing. Is that a thing we can do? Yeah, chasing gamer. Yeah, I've got that. Is it through the commands now, or is it like before? Though, say for example, the Seasons menu would have an extra one here for the dev stuff. All the commands are prefixed with RM. Okay, so it's all commands now then. 32 mile an hour, really? Oh. Just commands. Okay, thank you. I will go into a Giant's throwaway map and play. So e.g. RM add snow, and the amount of layers add snow 3. Okay. And then would it be minus 3 for like taking them away? I've been meaning to ask Rakim, but well, I haven't. Ironbury says snow or indeed minus. Okay. Yeah, I'll play around with that at some point then. Thank you. Appreciate that. Steering's guidance? You mean Wobster works on steering guidance? Nah. I thought he quit that. Come on, you can do it. Ah. There we go. It's gain traction. Oh, I'll put you on Oakfield. Sims I've always had them for a while. Hey, Jay, what's up, bud? Hey, Warren. Captain Simulation, Blake. What's going on? Adam. Pulse and Hurricane. Heard that one. When does Seasons come to console? When it's been fully tested for PC. Like I keep on saying yesterday, Blake. Unless you really enjoy Seasons with stock Giants maps, you've got no maps to play on it yet, so be patient. You're not missing anything. There are no Seasons maps on the Mod Hub currently, other than just the stock Giant stuff. For Wobster made guy. He does. I'm basically taking the piss out of him. He's not done anything on it for a while. He's probably had other stuff that's been taking up his time. Wobster gets the humour. I hope he does at least. Then he just is fun. Yeah, I like it. Seasons are seasons. Makes the game more complicated, makes it way more interesting, so yeah. Yeah, because seasons consumed all my time. I can imagine, actually. Yeah, I can honestly imagine. Probably no small feat, let's be honest. Oh yeah, you may or may not know, winter wheat and winter barley, Wobster, is that a thing in seasons? Actually, I guess I could really, instead of asking that, if I just engage my brain, I could look here. Yeah. No, it's not. You can plant it early, but you can't. You could plant it there, but I don't know if it'll grow in time. It's easier for me to report on GitHub. Yeah, if you guys got issues with the guidance steer, and report it on GitHub. Wobster will get to it when he gets time. Why is it wanting me to go down here? I literally was just down this course. The wind. Good lord. Hey, if Minister. Jeez. If Minister, what's up? Oh, the squeaking is obnoxious. Rather large CD for the small tractor. It's a crawler tractor, it's got plenty of traction. He says as it's slipping. Wheels better? Nah, crawler tracks. Classic crawler tractors are sick. You're talking heavy metal, pig iron. They have gobs of traction, these old things. They really do. Yeah, squeaking gets really annoying after a while. It does, 100%, and there's nothing I can do to tweak that. Like, yes, these things squeak, but I find it hard to believe they would squeak constantly like they do. That coffee tastes like crap. Good lord. I'm actually surprised this thing's struggling as much as it is, especially with me taking a screwdriver to the fuel pump also. It is different finding MP. Yeah, not exactly road friendly now. You'd need. You got something like metal tracks like this, yeah, you'd need to low loader it everywhere. Something like this though, typically, nowadays at least, you'd probably bring out for shows and crap like that, or if you used it on your farm, it would be staying if you've got access to your field straight away from your yard. Have you removed background from sidetrack? Seems harder to see to me. Yeah, I have. Just so you guys can see more of the screen. I don't know what it's like full screen, you guys will have to let me know. Over this, 100% it'll be harder to see, but if I turn the camera like this, it's probably okay. There you go, just for you, Gaff. Yeah, white text on white background right now. So, Wobster, if you're still here, what's the next plans for you guys? As far as seasons, or you personally with your mods? I'm hoping you'll say update in Stern Guidance and getting working on that again. That's what I'm hoping. It's definitely coping better with the hills. Now, Screwdriver has been definitely much rammed in the fuel pump, but still not exactly pleased with it. Finished stuff on guidance and the host system. Oh, yeah, it was you that did that last year, wasn't it? For the slurry and shit. Slurry and shit, same thing. But yeah, that was you. I forgot about that. That'll be good for the Zarion stuff. If I could ever get working on that, which I doubt, because it's a friggin' DLC, so it'll be encrypted. Yeah, the host system from FS 17. I forgot that was Wobster. Wobster, honestly, a lot of the people's favourite scripts, Wobster was the one behind it somewhere or another. He done a lot of good stuff as far as that stuff goes. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. It's one thing, like, the modders out there that do maps, the modders who do vehicles and stuff, but the guys who do the hardcore coding and just stare at Notepad++, or whatever their software choices for that type of stuff, and just lines of code, good lord. I couldn't do it. It drives me up the wall editing tractors and crap with that, but yeah, they do make the game. Everyone works hand in hand with that type of stuff. I'd not buy the game without rumors. I bet you would, let's be honest. Have you ever thought of doing a binnacle system for Story Wobster? How would the game react to a dynamic host system like that for umbilical cords? Umbilical cords? No, umbilical system. I wonder. Did the game completely crap itself just because of the game engine? Because that's the thing, like, what would the game react like? Alright, that's but the physics hog of the herd would be difficult, yeah. It's probably a pain in the ass for the hose system as it was, let alone a hose going across a whole entire field. Oh, this is a tune. There's been people that do it, Andy, but they just have the 3D models. You see it on the Facebook community page and you can't see the rest of the hose because it doesn't exist. It doesn't actually work, it's just for fiction and for photos. There's probably been a few bug reports for seasons, no doubt. Yeah, I've seen a pic. You get to see it work on one. Exactly. It's probably because the physics, like Wobster said, are an absolute nightmare. I couldn't help but think the game would just completely shit itself. Enough bug currently is at 56 issues or so. That's not bad, actually. Oh, whoops, there was the alternative to GitHub you guys are using for seasons supposed to get put out public? Out of curiosity. I've been tempted to swap to that version, but I don't know how safe it would be. Yeah, this is the update. Probably. It's public. Okay, it was supposed to go public. I wondered. I'm surprised you guys aren't using GitHub like last time. I'd wait for builds. Yeah, I figured as much. Reality, how quick do you think the new builds will come through up on the mod hub? Like, I used to use the one off of GitHub in 17 without any issues, so I'd be more than happy to do it, especially as I want to get into animals on here, and I presume the sheep bug's been fixed, but... And the snow as well. GitLab. Yeah, you want to link it, feel free. GitHub, but different, basically. It's basically the same as GitHub, I don't know the difference really. Yeah, I can't exactly do what I was doing earlier. I was just cutting across the whole entire fields. The other reason why we use GitLab is we could host a team privately without any cost. Oh, that makes sense. Was builds, versions of it. Coded term for different versions of stuff. The new build of the seasons, for example. Different versions, basically dumbing it right down. Probably far less bugs with seasons than there was for 19 at first. Yeah, let's be honest, probably. I have a paid GitHub account. But when you have a team, it doesn't count. Wow. Sergeant Stupid, what's up, bud? Long time to see. Hey, look, yeah, GitLab looks identical to GitHub. It really does. Yeah. Don't want much of a muchness. I first thought not to. Have you seen how many mods they have in testing, Franks? It's like 163 right now. And let's just say Oakfield's probably at one of the arse ends of that number. You guys are going to be waiting a while for it to see Oakfield in testing. Wouldn't that be a separate silent? No, Bradley, I don't think that can be done in 19. Bit of a cheatiness, but it's beautiful. Yeah, been a long time, finished my GCSEs this year, got some job on the farm, been busy. Oh, congrats, dude. Oh, must be like a little walking path there. That's cool. Never noticed that before. It was done in 17. Yep, it was done in 17. I don't think it can be done in 19 though. 17 and 19 are completely different beasts. They really are. When you got someone that deals with code in here, Wobster, he can probably tell you how much the game's changed from 17 to 19 with the code. Because, like, for Seasons, for example, looking around, cruising around in the mod at the code in there, I can tell you most of that looks rewritten, if not completely rebuilt from the ground up. Just looking at some of the code there. It looks way different structure than it was before. For some of the stuff, at least. No, but it's been a while since Seasons completely rewritten. Yeah. And if a person like me that knows a little, very tiny bit about the code can see that, yeah. Manual Touch completely rewritten. The code has changed, and this is what I mean, guys. It's something that you lot really can never appreciate, how much of the game has been changed under the hood. So much of the game has changed. It's not just the graphics, it's not just the physics, it's the code that's being written every second by the game. That's all changed. There's so much has been changed up. It's been a while since Oxy uploaded it, so I reckon it'll be released. Have a look in the testing list, Franks. Jordan, welcome to the Landica family. I hope you enjoy your stay. It's been a while since I've seen that pop up. Oxy sent Oakfield to Giants. When did Seasons come out? Monday? I think Oxy sent it on Friday or Saturday. Or Sunday. It was over the weekend, basically. The weekend before Seasons dropped, Oxy sent it. It was Monday Oxy sent it. Oh, actually, it may have been Monday. Because it was Monday he sent it to all of us. '24, so exactly a week ago. There you go. Yeah, guys, there you go. Let's ask Oxy. Oxy, when did you send Oakfield to Giants? It's handy having you two in here at times. Yeah, the startup sound on this thing's awesome. It's a nice tractor. You just, for me personally, I had to edit the sound of the squeaking because it was just obnoxious. If I could take it out without it sounding so weird, I would. Over a week ago, the weekend before. What's this? So yeah, you sent it to me on the Monday. I think you sent it to Giants. Gav, Beer O'Clock, you freaking legend, thank you. I think you sent it over on Saturday. Something like that, at least. Thank you, Gavin. Appreciate that one. You guys are awesome. Yep, that's right. Thought so. Yeah, there you go, guys. So, as I was saying, Oakfield's probably at the back end of that list for testing. Mr. Simulate, what's up? It is the local drunkard Simulate. I'm not gonna lie, Oxy, if you want to send it over anytime so I can test completely off camera and not put any content near YouTube, I wouldn't be opposed. I would like a map to play Seasons off camera that doesn't revolve around Oakfield. Because Seasons has brought me to actually play Farm Sim. I know, hopefully most of you have sat down to hear that, but it has. I think Seasons has done it for a lot of people. I think it has, yeah. That's what I was hoping. I've tested. Next couple of days it'll be set over. Next couple of days. Oh, come on. Can't wait that long. Helps if you switch the seeder on, right? I mean, a seeder can't really seed unless you got it switched on. Dandy, impatient princess at times. Oxy knows that. Oxy knows that for sure. Heard Lone Oak was being released to console players tomorrow. What? Yeah, right. If you ever... Oh, it's raining. Well, there goes the crop. If you guys ever hear of... And you may be joking, Gav, I don't know, but if you ever hear of a release time or release date set, minus Seasons, because Rakin works at Giant so he can get to hit that magic button if he wants, more than likely. Which would be interesting to find out how that worked. Oh, nah, that one. Whoops. But, say from a normal mortal like Oxy, Lancy... Actually, to a point, even Wobster, going up on the mod hub, X date. No, if you hear that, usually it's BS because you cannot put a date to a mod. Yeah, you were joking. I had a feeling you probably were joking there, but it's if you ever hear that, yeah, it's BS usually. There's a real-time post on my FB that I updated every time. Stats changes on my mods, so basically, yeah. Oh, how many of you saw the time-lapse video from yesterday and what do you guys think of it? Seems I've actually had a good interest in that, surprised me. Well, the console pages on Facebook will be saying Lone Oak's out tomorrow. No, I don't know. Yeah, probably. Combine stopped. Look at the corner. Yeah, no, it stopped. But look what it says it's stopped for. And look what's coming down. It had QA like everyone else. Sure, we get some special attention from QA testing. Yeah. But obviously, it was different from most people because you could actually say a date it was going to be released. Most of the time, most modders out there, including yourself, and you know that full well, you can't put a date to something getting released. It's going to be whenever Giants have tested it. And at the same time, I think Giants understand how driven people are with Seasons and how much, to some degree, people stop playing the game until Seasons come in. It's definitely brought the attention back, it seems, from what I'm seeing personally. Seasons has only changed my playing because the rain. Yeah. Why is FS UK shutting down? Because it's extremely expensive to run. And they're not getting the same throughput as they once used to. Makes sense, to be honest. Running a website with all that data and stuff on it ain't cheap. No, I don't believe it is, at least. Unless Wops is going to tell me otherwise and I'm going to go cry in a corner somewhere. But no, I don't think it matters. This is only grass going in the ground, so it doesn't really matter as far as that goes. The gaming boss. Good lord, I've not seen you for some time. Wow. How you been keeping? Rumour was they were doing an update to it, not shutting down for good. There is no rumour. They are shutting down 100% for good, and they're moving it to... Well, they're not moving, but there's another community started up called FS Nation, which their website went live recently. Good job, you're nice and dry in the warm cab. Oh wait, right? Right? Look at me. True farmer right here. I wouldn't say it's even being replaced, Dave. It's just in... For God's sake, I forgot to switch it on. It's been completely new community, new everything. Right, let's try this again. Oh yeah, new everything, but the talent people... It's effectively a replacement, yeah. That's the thing that I don't understand. Obviously, Yellowbarm, Yoss, Ross even, had enough at running it. I get it, but... Just nuke the mod side of it, keep it a forum, and that will bring the price down dramatically because you're not having to pay server data as far as mods go. Why they didn't do that I don't understand, and just hand it over effectively to the FS Nation lot instead of renaming it and everything. FS UK had so much heritage that they're getting rid of. I still don't understand why, as far as getting rid of it like that, but money. Bottom line is why they got rid of it. Which again, I completely understand. I would have done it if I was in their boat. I had a nose around the new place today. It's FS UK without mods. Honestly, I had a very brief look at the website, and the website doesn't look that good if you ask me. Like, the quality of it, I don't know. It seems very bland and basic. And green. Very green. But, the layout of the site I don't care for. Bear in mind I never used to go on FS UK much, but I don't know. Don't even know if I'll make an account, to be honest with you. It's tempting, but will it really be beneficial? Will people be going over there the same as they used to without the hope of new mods on the website? I don't know. What you're saying is right. There's a post on FS UK about an Eiffel Williams car trailer being made. Cool. Won't be on FS UK for long. When I looked earlier, it was 12 hours, so FS UK self-destruction's probably very soon, honestly. Wouldn't that be funny if they put a whip topic on there today? I wonder if they're going to keep the URL for FS UK alive. That'd be something to buy. Is it a wig from Carly Coloss? Actually, I haven't seen any of those ads for a while, Dave. And now I've said it out loud, I'm probably going to see them. Everything listens to you. Hey, Steve. Oh, by the way, I saw your message last night on Discord when it was stupidly late at night. Stupidly late at night over here. Congratulations, so now I get nothing but Wix ads. Yes, but if I get nothing but Wix ads, that means I won't be getting the League of Legends. What's happening to FSUK? Shutting down. Earlier it was 12 hours before the website self-destructed. Alright, I'm going to quickly run around the field, but I think I've got everything. Why is my temperature gone to Fahrenheit? Would you recommend buying a used / refurb? No, I wouldn't. No, Gavin. Stay away. Don't do that. Close out the page. Run for the hills. I'm not joking either. Do not buy a used, refurbished computer. You don't know what you're getting. You don't know what's been on it. Just don't. Just don't. It may be cheaper, it may look attractive, but you don't know what the quality of the stuff is. Whether the stuff's been overclocked and will burn out on you when you boot it up one day. Unless you are buying stuff from a friend you can know and trust, don't do it. All it takes is some idiot overclocking their CPU or whatever badly, not enough of coolant, and it will just completely brick it one day. Yeah, to be fair, we'll sim on that one. Computer component places of choice if you're in the UK, Scan and ebuyer.com, or ebuyer.co.uk. eBuyer is not eBay or anything like that. It's not bidding website. It's brand new. I have bought all of my components from there in the past. And actually Amazon as well, I've bought computer components from, brand new too. How long have you had the crawler for? Oh, I've had it for a while. I've had it since I started this game save. Yeah, I've never got anything from Newegg. Probably will for over here once I build it. The machine over here one day. Need a coffee, BRB. I just finished mine, Wobster, so if you want to make me another one, my man, feel free. And we should be back. I shall not get myself a coffee. Don't worry. I come back as soon as the internet or OBS shits itself. Actually, I just left it them. And I don't know if Cuz is around, but it come up saying OBS had disconnected. So it is 100% OBS disconnecting from the servers. Actually, what server am I streaming to? Am I streaming to the backup server or the main? I'm streaming to the backup server. Refresh. If still dead, no funeral needed. Kind of dark considering, yeah, Dave. Wake up the hamster. It's not the internet, it's not my net. It is either OBS or YouTube. Maybe it's the backup servers dying. Dave, you want TS? Backup has been dodgy lately. It could be that. Oh, Wobster, are you still around? Or have you gone to make your coffee now? I have another question for you. Yeah, I'll be on TeamSpeak after. Ah. Oxy, if you're still kicking around, I've seen your message. Thank you. Yes. Okay, you haven't gone to make yourself coffee yet. Beautiful. Dirt on machinery. Does that have any effect on the wear like it used to in 17? Now, I don't know if any of this stuff's on the manual up online. If it is, apologies. I need to go read it now I know how to actually access it. That looks ridiculous. What's wrong with Crawler Tractor? Crawler Tractor's awesome tractor. Not like we can do dinkle when it's raining out, neither. Poor Spitfires. Even the planes are getting wet. Actually, all joking aside, I might as well just blip through time. Spitfires out in the rain, yeah, that wouldn't happen normally. Oh, the rain's coming down harder now. The rain sound effects are sick. Credit's due, they are sick. Where is based on operation? Okay. So not affected by it. Sweet. I wondered if it was. I know it had some factor into it. Good lord, this is crazy loud. Even inside it's stupidly loud. A Chinook model. What do you want a Chinook model for? Oh wow, it's so loud. There we go. But unfortunately, I really can't do much until rain's done. We've got one field to harvest after that, instead of a plane. Best thing I could recommend is make it yourself. It needs to be low polys, it can't be high polys. Be a waste. Oh, the road wiper doesn't work on that. Well, at least it does work. Unfortunately, the 7810 and the 6920, it doesn't work for wipers. Why does T6 only do 22 mile an hour? Well, it should do 31. I don't know if 31, a two-wheel drive machine would go that type of speed because of the type of tyres up front. They're probably not rated to do those kind of speeds. Oh, I'm doing good. Well, folks, what about yourself? We're just fast timing so we can get to 7 o'clock so we can go to bed. Would be nice if there was a mod that overrid the time where you could go to sleep in game. Would be nice. Especially for cases like this, because I've got a fast time mod, and something that I've found, and whilst I don't know if it's something that's been flagged up anywhere, it seems like if I do that fast time mod, which goes to 2000, I think, or higher, I think it's 2000, actually calls a Lura call stack with the animal husbandry script. There's tiny bits of blue sky. Why do people speed up equipment to unrealistic speeds? I don't know. Because they want to get around stupidly quick. Like, if a piece of equipment is meant to go fast, like, realistic speed of that equipment, all well and good. But, personally, I'm not a fan of making the tractor go 70 miles an hour, for example. Or have stupid amounts of power. Yeah, the rookie kid, what's up? Yeah, I know they will. But at least it's supposed to be cloudy now. No more rain, which is good. Until it starts getting colder. But it should dry up relatively quick, fingers crossed. Oh, that looks cool. And this is the downside with seasons, is you sat here twiddling your thumbs. It's 2 degrees outside, so... Well, that's empty. I can't drink out of an empty coffee cup. And unfortunately, it's going to be a while before we can harvest again, I bet. Oh, the leaves are changed on the trees and the hedges. Look at the hedges. That looks sick. A little bit too much green on the trees, I think, though. Unless it gets darker. Yeah, there's not a command to dry the soil, is there? Nah, don't bring that up, Steve. He's gone. That was funny though last night. We had a good laugh after we got back in TeamSpeak. Yeah, it's like you don't have cows. I forgot when fast timing almost. Oh dang, that sucks too. So doing seasons, speeding up will it harm the crop? No, it won't harm the crop. What I was saying, the fast time mod that I have seems to be causing a lot of core stack error, but I know from FS17 seasons did not like being sped up a stupid amount. You'd have to stop start so it could all synchronize. I will say this, guys, if the ground dries and we can go back harvesting, I will harvest that field completely off camera tonight. Because I don't want to lose the crop. That's the thing, like, if you're in a drought scenario there, Bradley, as far as it goes in seasons right now, there is not an actual way of irrigation. So it'd be cool if there was a thing in seasons or a separate mod entirely for irrigation pumps that actually worked. We may lose our crop. Or we may be doing a bit of harvesting into the in the night though. 29%. That's a lot of moisture. %, 28. Here comes more cloud. Hey, I will mention the irrigation for a little while. Mention irrigation. Oh, really? Did no one think of irrigating the land? Was that something that just got completely forgot about or something? Oh, I don't know if you heard. Is there a way a command to dry out the fields? I've got my doubts personally. Oh, really, Bradley? Yeah. That's the thing. Crops dried now. 1 minute when I retrieve my keys from the back of my motherboard on my laptop. But yeah, that's the thing I love about Seasons. It's so dynamic. Everybody that had Oakfield, for example, when we started, we were doing different stuff right away. Like, different weather systems, if you like, which is awesome. It's so dynamic, and that's what I really like about it. Like, it seems that it's way more dynamic than it ever used to be. If you do it right, it's pretty complex. It's pretty technical. It's the same. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. I was just wondering if that was even a thing. God, if not every spot of the field's the same. Like, how is that even calculated? Like, random numbers of, okay, this spot is going to be 0.5% more moisture than this spot over here that is 0.3, for example. Crap like that. It's just the amount of coding that's gone into it, and the amount of processing that's probably going on now within Seasons. That's probably why, actually, with Seasons, my FPS does take a nosedive at times. A week ago. Exactly a week ago today. Now we'll get this field knocked out and we'll probably be able to harvest the other field with no issues. A dependent and simulated ground water flow. Really? Jeez. So the height does play a factor. I've always wondered why it was on the scanner. There's probably some serious algorithm behind it. This is the stuff I find so interested in the game. Like, screw the seeding, the crops, all of that. The code that goes into something that to it, like to simulate different amounts of water. So, in theory, from what you've just said, as we're on a hill right now, up here should have less moisture than down at the bottom where we just come into that field. So our crop moisture is 19, our ground moisture here is 26. Remember that. Mikhail ever come to the game? I hope they do. Who knows? Never say never. So here, judging by, we've come from the top of the hill to the bottom, should be higher moisture. It's exactly the same. It's currently not. Well, why didn't you lead with that? If we did irrigation, that would be a thing. It's currently not. So right now, the field's exactly the same, right? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's the whole field's completely the same. I think that you definitely would need to look at irrigation sooner than later. If drought is a thing that's in seasons, which obviously it is, there's got to be a way for a player to try and counteract that themselves with irrigation, just like you would IRL. If not, it seems like seasons kind of shafting you for the sake of shafting you, if you see what I mean. Yep. Right. And now the fields are the same. Oh. Okay. That's not as good as I thought. But if you have field data like... Yeah, that'd be pretty damn sick. All speculation. Yeah. And hey, Combat, what's up, buddy? Are there any plans to increase how much cows eat? Eat around 120k a year. Grazing mod. Rebellion. They eat grass that's in the fields now. The realistic mud mod combat, it was good, but it almost got a pain in the ass. It was neat in some areas, but was just an absolute nightmare. Yeah. Like moisture, you can't help. That's natural. But if you're in a drought scenario, as real life, you can always put in water and irrigation, or irrigate your crops. So that, as far as that goes with seasons, I don't really agree with that being a thing right now. Yeah, didn't they get rebalanced on the... I'm just going to call it the GitHub version. And I've seen a snow fix up on there, which is why I'm tempted to download that version. If it bricks my save, it bricks my save, but snow not melting away and the sheep just spewing out wool like it's coming out of their rear ends here. Oh, the other day been pretty good, James. Been pretty good. Pretty productive. Recorded 2 videos. Streaming. Pretty good. I don't think the weather's too bad outside, so I may end up going mowing the lawn too. Oh, 100%. Hey Nathan, what's up, buddy? Combat Seasons is very, very dynamic now compared to what it used to be. Very dynamic indeed. You're at the mercy of the weather, and you are IRL, and I love that. It's so dynamic. It's going good, bud. Is it hot on your part? Oh, Canada? Yeah, I've actually just pulled it up right now, curiously. It's 26, feels like 28, so I know, humidity's fairly low. We're supposed to be getting cooler weather next week, but the grass is probably getting relatively long. 33. Headland, 4 headlands, circles, that one, that one. Looks good. Drive grass. Oh, it's the logo on the back there. If you get grass from field 7, 6 and 5, you get around 1 million grass and chaff. Once every 4 years. Oh wow. Hey, Silver. How's the trip back, bud? Fair enough, come back. Yeah, it's dynamic, that's all I can say. And adding a game, well, having a game that's dynamic is awesome. Yeah, my uncle has some soybean fields that have gone yellow because of no rain. Said riders. Oh, yeah. That rain looks drunk. What rain? Chat? Those colours are good. There you go, Trebek. The flying is tiring. Yeah, tell me about it. Try doing 6-7 hour flights. That is no joke. I'm just thinking, we may be able to go through and spray our... What was I doing? I was doing good. I may be able to go through and spray our grass fields. Oh, sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Carrot at the end of the stick, my friend. Carrot at the end of the stick. Well, the grass has germinated. You can see a lovely carpet of that. Is that weeds? Yes, it is. So with these weeds, could we go over with the weeder at this point, or would we need to spray them? Yeah, let's go weed him with the crawler tractor. Oh, it's going to be overkill, but we'll use this. Off work 6. Get a chance to watch live. That sucks, Richard. Sucks out of the sick. Glad you're watching. I got a weeder. No, I got a weeder. I have no idea where I put the weeder. Or did I get a weeder? I may have sold the weeder. No, it's there. Where is it? This... I don't get how I lose stuff so easily. Oh, it's there. Don't know why Seasons thinks that building was a tree, not a damn building. I'll try using the weeder on those weeds. I don't think we're going to be successful with that. I should have actually put fungicide down. Fungicide? No. What am I on about? Herbicide. Yeah, I had 10 minutes to get my flight. Some woman said to me... Some woman said... random security check, really. What was that, just checking your passport or stuff? That's the thing, when you guys go into FarmCon, it's not easy traveling. It's not one way, which sucks. It's not easy to get to. One of the reasons I probably would never go to it over there. Ah, yes, got them, sweet. Ah, field sprouted. Weed sprouted up here, probably. Heard it here first, folks. Silver uses fake tan. Yeah, Rob. Nah, instead of wasting time, I should probably get the combine into the next field. Yeah, for the most part, the locking script seems pretty decent. If you completely smash into a wall or something, it's likely to come off, but let's be honest, it would happen IRL too. Now it's been fixed for a while, even in 17 that was pretty solid. The game's changed a lot since 15, that's for sure. There's little wheels. I'm guessing you're on about the steers. Well, yeah, any of the games, let's be honest, but I think the one that Combat last played really was 15, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god, I need to get fuel for this thing, good lord. Yep, 15 was the last time I played. Yep. Das ist was I mean. Yeah, probably for the better, to be honest. They're doing away with the wheel. Oh no. Going joystick for a combine? I don't know how that would fly as far as most transportation agencies over the world for driving it on the road. Let alone the fact of what most people are comfortable with. Stupid move on their part if they actually go through with that. As a farmer's week. Wow. Yeah, I'd be surprised if the government's let that fly. Loading shovels, I've had it for a while. What type of loading shovels you're on about? If you're on about like excavators, stuff like that aren't typically road legal, yeah, it makes sense, but wheel loaders, stuff like that, they're all got steering wheels. Yeah, we've got 17.8 litres left, good lord. If you buy a pre-order of Platinum from Giants, will it work with Steam, do you know? Yes. Yes. Yeah, if you get the pre-order from Giants, it will work with Steam. If you are going to get the pre-order from Giants, use my affiliate link, please and thank you. I actually haven't promoted that in today's video, or in today's stream. Should have, I will. That was, wheel loaders at dual joystick. Really? I've never seen one. All of the ones that I've seen for road going that are road legal for silage operation, they have a steering wheel and a single operation done. Or single stick. Now, if you're talking quarries and stuff like that, off-road, use only, yeah, 100%, no doubt about that. I'm talking on-road, registered, tax, all of that good stuff, road legal. Okay, I've seen it. Yeah, that's what I meant. Is there fuel down here? I think this is fuel because I'm going to go fill this up now. So I'm pretty sure the shade is completely broken on this tank and it has been for a while. Oh, maybe not. It's just black. Good lord, that looks horrible. Yes, it's fuel. Pass on that. I'm just a tractor driver. I'm not saying what I'm saying is fact, but I'm just thinking logically speaking, I don't see that would be safe, to be honest with you, honestly. If something was to get hairy, you would be wanting a steering wheel to grab onto, not a frickin' joystick. Now in a field, sure, control the steering with a joystick. You're going slow enough, that makes sense. Most of the time, once you're in a field, you're on GPS anyway, auto steer. But as far as road traveling and roading the vehicle, that doesn't make a lick of sense. Yep, it is all one central pit. I thought so. It's coming 2021, but 7 UK farmers will have this year. Well, it'll be interesting to see. Like, sure, if it passes safety and safety checks and all that good stuff, then it's obviously going to be legal, but it'll be interesting to see. Is there a realistic fuel mod for FS? No, you don't need one. You set Farming Simulator to default, and it uses fuel realistically, if you ask me personally. 7.7 hours and I've had to refill this tractor, which, considering everything I've done with it, I'd probably say is legit. You can see the litres an hour it's using right now going up this hill. Again, I'd say it's legit. I honestly feel the fuel usage in this game, if you've got it set to default, which is real, effectively, if you like realistic, it seems pretty accurate. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that one. I don't get much of a cutback or kickback there, but it is enough. How did that miss a whole entire pass? How did that miss an entire pass? Jeez. It's more of a Volvo and little shovels out. Have a steering wheel for driving on the road and has a joystick steer when you're on the worksite. Yeah, I wonder if that's what the Combine will do, Ben. So I would imagine that would be some safety concern as far as road travel goes. Like, machines like this, it's a track. It would make sense having non-steering wheels, but they still have steering wheels. No, I don't have a wheel for FS. I prefer using an Xbox controller. Really don't care for using steering wheels on farms in game. I don't see the point personally. Racing games, driving games like that, if I had my wheel from the UK, I'd probably use it, but Farm Sim, I'd never use it. Alright, before that goes too far. Really? Before that goes too far, let's figure out where it all went up the Swanee. I probably had a stick for the booms and everything, yeah. Oh, the start point was over here? Jeez, that was weird. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't exist before people start thinking that. It's just curiosity of how that would all work legally, I guess. Bring back old school. Newer stuff. I'm sure stuff went wrong on the older stuff. Is just much more mechanical, less computerized. But computerized stuff nowadays, it's all about efficiency. And to be quite honest with you, the newer stuff is way more efficient than the old school stuff. Thank you, boy. Appreciate it. Switch off this. So once we get down to where we initially started, I will end the stream there for today. Getting down to speed, etc. Speed, GPS. When a season coming to Xbox, when it's 100% ready. PC are beta testing it, and plus right now on Xbox and PlayStation, you have 0 maps. Unless maps drop tonight, that I doubt. They're for seasons. With installed giant stuff. And stop driver. Right, now I'll go over to where we carried on. And no trolls today. Troll got bopped by Dave, I think it was last night. Well, actually all of the moderators took turns abandoning the guy from yesterday. It was very funny. Very funny indeed. Alrighty, so I will carry this on off camera to get this field over and done with. So I will bid you guys farewell. Now, I need to find out for sure. Either tomorrow or Friday, I will be off to see Mr. T-Max, Boss T-Max. I need to double check with him, see if it's still okay. It may not be. I don't know. It depends what his schedule's looking like now with funerals and all that good stuff. So, may or may not be a stream today or tomorrow. It depends when we go. You guys will find out when I go live. So until next time, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. See ya.